let's get to it. Hope you're doing well today. We just played the Resident Evil 4 remake demo, which was really short, you know. It was like 17 minutes of gameplay. The stream was live for 30 minutes. And yeah, I feel very much the same way about the game as I did before the demo. But, you know, just like RE2 remake and RE3 remake, it plays well. Yeah, we got the two locations with the two... sorry, only one partner income. I wish we had two. 5 wins, 1 loss. They says, what is something about life? You've wanted to tell the stream for a long time, and I haven't, no. But I haven't, because someone specifically hasn't asked you something you've been made to tell us for a long time. There's nothing. There's nothing. Anything I would intend to tell the stream, I would tell the stream. There's so many things I don't intend to tell the stream. There's so many things. No. I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you. I did see I was like a day late on Star Wars? How'd I end up a day late on Star Wars? Like a new Mandalorian episode was available yesterday, and I didn't watch it. I thought it wasn't available until like tonight. So I watched that. Watched the second Mando, and they also put a new Star Trek, so that was quite a bit to try to watch on a weekday, but I did it. I did it, so I'm caught up on Star Wars and Star Trek. Actually, I'm not really caught up on Star Wars, because I'm not even close to caught up on Bad Batch. And yeah, Room Night was talking about, Leon's Path is not even that good in Resident Evil 6, but it is the best. It is the best of,
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
of something, right? It is still the best RE6 has to offer, right? It is the right path to be the best one. Yeah, let's throw down that dire wolf, even though they do not have... They do not have an honorable kill target at the moment. I appreciate Irene's follow, by the way. But I will mention I do all my own graphics, so... Look at your profile, like, I got things covered. Expert skills. Yeah, they kill the Wolf Rider, but it takes their whole turn.
The more you struggle, the better.
Try to do against all odds. It works, you know, we've taken it twice against Paladins, and it's worked out. Druids? They tend to have 1s and 3 attack minions, but sometimes they buff them to 4. But I'd rather have Devouring Plague than against all odds. Probably. Especially if it's not discounted, right? If this was discounted to 3, it'd be more interesting. There's one other thing we can do. I'm not gonna do it, but we could do it. We could focused will this up to 7 health, and then we could clear conscience it up to a 410, which is kind of sweet, but... Is that like Mando Season 3 chat? What, I don't get an opinion? Well, I guess I'm technically in chat. No, I was just saying, Scriptus, I was just saying I watched it. I watched it like a day late. Apparently it was available yesterday. Nobody asked about it yesterday. I can't believe I was a day late on watching Mando. I can't believe it. This is not the way. Yeah, I would say... you know, I don't want to talk too directly spoilery, but, you know, the stuff they do in Episode 2... I thought was going to take them a lot longer. I thought the stuff they do in Episode 2 they weren't going to do until, like, you know, near the end of the season. So, I do appreciate when shows surprise me with their pacing. Because I thought they were going to be all building up to what they did in the second episode. And now it's like, okay, well, what are you doing for, like, the next 7 or whatever, next 6, however many they're doing this season. You ever have a membership at Costco or Sam's Club? I have. Buying in bulk is something that has value. Plus, you can't beat the prices on those Costco roast chickens. You can't do it. They're literally loss leaders. They lose money on those chickens. So I am always buying. I'm always buying those chickens all the time. Good, cheap, delicious protein. Gotta go for it. If you eat meat. If you eat meat, you gotta go for it. Thanks to Myth with the raid. Super appreciated. Check out Mifune. I still need to... The times have not lined up. I need to be able to get in there and, like... I could watch a VOD, but, you know, I like to be there live. Like, I still have not seen much of Mifune streaming. Just a little bit. I feel bad about it. I wanna get in there. Alright. Somebody got the full shout-out. I'll do the little, the Moobot shout-out, too. Yeah, we stream Hearthstone Arena over here 6 days a week. Check out the streaming Arena, too. This equals 1 chicken. I think winner, chicken dinner is what the kids would say. Devouring Plague doesn't line up crazy well here. I could trade here. Devouring Plague. So, Hope they don't get Poison or Divine Shield. They did not get Poison or Divine Shield, that's good. Let's discover another spell on Discount.
The more you struggle, the better.
Just note self-save does not have kids noted. Well, my kids are in their 40s, you know?
Reflect in the moonwell.
A minute, you know? I'm a baby boomer. Okay. We can handle this real easy. Wait, no we can't. What the hell did they do? Goosey Fade, hope you're doing great today. What am I gonna... What do I do against this? The Devouring Plague. Get the Blast to help kill this. I have an idea, but I'm not sure how much I like it. You can discover another discount spell, and I can, like, look for a Holy Nova. I found Shadow Word on Death, which I can't play this turn, but I can play next turn. Okay. Just get the scepter down there. Alright, so... I know they've got Otters. I'm hoping they don't have, like, Pride's Fury. Does he save you good? Well, I'm not good against this board at the moment, but the Shadow Word on Death might work. They're gonna take some trades, which is gonna be a shame. I'm not sure if did I say next? I hope I did. Is that a join the local Costco, but they don't have the space for bulk buying. Hey Save, you doing a Hearthstone today? Short variety game? Yeah, we did the demo. We did the demo for Resident Evil 4 Remake, and it's literally like, you know, 30 minutes long, so that didn't take long. That didn't take long. So I actually don't even need to trade the 2-4, technically. I can go Shadow Word on Death for 2, and then play the Devouring Plague. Thought about playing Caravan less, because it'd be pretty hard for them to kill a 5 health minion, maybe. Well, actually, it's not all, because they have otters.
Ready to fight for a better
We
future?
know they have otters.
In death.
Okay, so we can go Caravan Elec Mount, technically, but we know they got otters, so it's a little unenticing. I think we're gonna make this play. It's a little interesting, but not quite interesting enough. Alright, they got the 4-6, we got the 9-8, we know they got otters for sure. Well, now we're dead. Wow! This druid. If I had a coin, we could do partner in crime Elec Mount, then maybe we could do something, but we can't do that.
You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
Come, pray.
Come from far, just to see you.
The far from zero chance they'll just kill me here. They only need like 4 damage. The only thing I know they have is otters. I thought a bit about putting Elec Mount in the 1-3, but it just doesn't do much either.
Strike! Then strike harder.
It's 29 damage we did. Wow. The thing is, you know, we had such strong plays against this druid, right? They just kept, you know, playing Miracle Birth, playing Scales of Nexia, splitting the otter. They did the massive Oracle of Elune play, where they, you know, win Oracle of Elune and they summoned 5 other minions, which was huge. But we got the AoE to counter it. So I'm really surprised to lose that one, that they just kept having the strongest druid cards.
Anduin versus Cyrella.
This is my moment.
The play's the thing.
Okay. I guess I'll keep these, even though Necrolite wants something to land on. I was looking down, like, did I make too much of this peanut butter snack today? I feel like it should be gone by now. No, do we want to do nothing or play Necrolite? I'm gonna play nothing.
Count your blessings, mates.
Fast start for them. This doesn't work. Oh boy. Okay, so they slowed down. That's helpful. If they kept speeding up, we'd be in a lot more trouble.
Let's give them a warm welcome.
Okay, well they've got an immediate 8 health advantage over us. But we're hoping we can start pulling things back here. This is great. I don't know what they're gonna copy from my hand, but this is great. I can heal the 6/7 or I can play the Vrykul. I think I'm gonna heal the 6/7. They stole a card from my hand. They could have got the Nerubian in particular.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Steal a card from my deck as well.
You get the goods. I'll stand watch. You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
Okay. Very little health.
A thirst beyond death. It sings to me. A thirst beyond death. It sings to me.
let's get to it. We just played the Resident Evil 4 remake demo, which was really short, you know. It was like 17 minutes of gameplay. The stream was live for 30 minutes. And yeah, I feel pretty much the same way about the game as I did before the demo. But, you know, just like RE2 remake and RE3 remake, it plays well. Yeah, we got the 2 locations with the 2... only 1 partner income. I wish we had 2. 5 wins, 1 loss. They says, what is something about life? You've wanted to tell the stream for a long time. I haven't, no. But I haven't. Because someone specifically hasn't asked you about something you've been meaning to tell us for a long time. There's nothing. There's nothing. Anything I would intend to tell the stream, I would tell the stream. There's so many things I don't intend to tell the stream. There's so many things. No. I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you. I did see I was like a day late on Star Wars. How'd I end up a day late on Star Wars? Like a new Mandalorian episode was available yesterday, and I didn't watch it. I thought it wasn't available until like tonight. Anyway, so I watched that. Watched the second Mando, and they also put a new Star Trek, so that was quite a bit to try to watch on a weekday, but I did it. I did it, so I'm caught up on Star Wars and Star Trek. Except I'm not really caught up on Star Wars, because I'm not even close to caught up on Bad Batch. And yeah, Room Knight was talking about, saying Leon's Path is not even that good in Resident Evil 6, but it is the best. It is the best of,
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
of something, right? It is still the best RE6 has to offer, right? That is the right path to be the best one. Yeah, let's throw down that dire wolf, even though they do not have... They do not have an honorable kill target at the moment. I appreciate Irene's follow, by the way. But I will mention, I do all my own graphics, so... Look at your profile, like, I got things covered. Expert skills. Yeah, they kill the Wolf Rider, but it takes their whole turn.
The more you struggle, the better.
Try to do against all odds. It works, you know, we've taken it twice against Paladins, and it's worked out. Druids? They tend to have 1s and 3 attack minions, but sometimes they buff them to 4. But I'd rather have Devouring Plague than against all odds. Probably. Especially if it's not discounted, right? If this was discounted to 3, it'd be more interesting. There's one other thing we can do. I'm not gonna do it, but we could do it. We could focused will this up to 7 health, and then we could clear conscience it up to a 410, which is kind of sweet, but... Is that what, like, Mando Season 3 chat? What, I don't get an opinion? Well, I guess I'm technically in chat. No, I was just saying, Scriptus, I watched it. I watched it like a day late. Apparently it was available yesterday. Nobody asked about it yesterday. I can't believe I was a day late on watching Mando. I can't believe it. This is not the way. Yeah, I would say... you know, I don't want to talk too directly spoilery, but, you know, the stuff they do in Episode 2... I thought was going to take them a lot longer. I thought the stuff they do in Episode 2 they weren't going to do until, like, you know, near the end of the season. So, I do appreciate when shows surprise me with their pacing. Because I thought they were going to be all building up to what they did in the second episode. And now it's like, okay, well, what are you doing for, like, the next 7 or whatever, next 6, however many they're doing this season. You ever have a membership at Costco or Sam's Club? I have. Buying in bulk is something that has value. Plus, you can't beat the prices on those Costco roast chickens. You can't do it. They're literally loss leaders. They lose money on those chickens. So I am always buying. I'm always buying those chickens all the time. Good, cheap, delicious protein. Gotta go for it. If you eat meat. If you eat meat, you gotta go for it. Thanks to Myth with the raid. Super appreciated. Check out Mifune. I still need to... The times have not lined up. I need to be able to get in there and, like... I could watch a VOD, but, you know, I like to be there live. Like, I still have not seen much of Mifune streaming. Just a little bit. I feel bad about it. I wanna get in there. Alright. Somebody got the full shout-out. I'll do the little, the Moobot shout-out, too. Yeah, we stream Hearthstone Arena over here 6 days a week. Check out the Streaming Arena 2. This equals 1 chicken. I think winner chicken dinner is what the kids would say. Devouring Plague doesn't line up crazy well here. I could trade here. Devouring Plague. So, Hope they don't get Poison or Divine Shield. They did not get Poison or Divine Shield, that's good. Let's discover another spell on discount.
The more you struggle, the better.
Just note to self, save does not have kids noted. Well, my kids are in their 40s, you know?
Reflect in the moonwell.
A minute, you know? I'm a baby boomer.
Strictly.
Okay. Well, we can handle this real easy. Wait, no we can't. What the hell did Deus do? Good to see Fade. Hope you're doing great today. What am I gonna... What do I do against this? The Devouring Plague. Get the Blast to help kill this. I have an idea, but I'm not sure how much I like it.
Writhe.
You can discover another discount spell, and I can, like, look for a Holy Nova. I found Shadow Word on Death, which I can't play this turn, but I could play next turn. Okay. Just gotta put the scepter down there. Alright, so... I know they've got Otters. I'm hoping they don't have, like, Pride's Fury. Does he save you good? Well, I'm not good against this board at the moment, but the Shadow Word on Death might work. They're gonna take some trades, which is gonna be a shame. I'm not sure if did I say next? I hope I did. Is that a join the local Costco, but they don't have the space for bulk buying. Hey Save, you doing a Hearthstone today? Short variety game? Yeah, we did the demo. We did the demo for Resident Evil 4 Remake, and it's literally like, you know, 30 minutes long, so that didn't take long. That didn't take long. So I actually don't even need to trade the 2-4, technically. I can go Shadow Word on Death for 2, and then play the Devouring Plague.
I must consider.
Thought about playing Caravan Bless, because it'd be pretty hard for them to kill a 5 health minion, maybe. Well, actually, it's not all, because they have otters.
Ready to fight for a better future?
We know they have otters.
Life, man. In death.
Okay, so we can go Caravan Elk Mount, technically, but we know they got otters, so it's a little unenticing. I think we're gonna make this play. It's a little interesting, but not quite interesting enough. Alright, they got the 4-6, we got the 9-8. We know they got otters for sure. Well, now we're dead. Wow! This druid. If I had a coin, we could do Partner in Crime Elk Mount. Then maybe we could do something, but we can't do that.
I must
You get the
consider
goods. I'll stand watch.
Come, pray.
Come from far, just to see you.
It's a far from zero chance they'll just kill me here. They only need like 4 damage. The only thing I know they have is otters. I thought a bit about putting Elk Mount in the 1-3, but it just doesn't do much either.
Strike! Then strike harder.
It's 29 damage we did. Wow. The thing is, you know, we had such strong plays against this druid, right? They just kept, you know, playing Miracle Birth, playing Scales of Nexia, splitting the otter. They did the massive Oracle of Elune play, where they, you know, win Oracle of Elune and they summoned 5 other minions, which was huge. But we got the AoE to counter it. So I'm really surprised to lose that one. But they just kept having the strongest druid cards.
Anduin versus Cyrella.
This is my moment.
The play's the thing.
Okay. I guess I'll keep these, even though Necrolite wants something to land on. I was looking down, like, did I make too much of this peanut butter snack today? I feel like it should be gone by now. No, do we want to do nothing or play Necrolite? I'm gonna play nothing.
Count your blessings, mates.
Fast start for them. This doesn't work. Oh boy. Okay, so they slowed down. That's helpful. If they kept speeding up, we'd be in a lot more trouble.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Okay, well they've got an immediate 8 health advantage over us. So we're hoping we can start pulling things back here. This is great. I don't know what they're gonna copy from my hand, but this is great. I can heal the 6/7 or I can play the Vrykul. I think I'm gonna heal the 6/7. They stole a card from our hand. They could have got the Nerubian in particular.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Steal a card from our deck as well.
You get the goods. I'll stand watch. You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
Okay. A very little elf.
A thirst beyond death. It sings to me. A thirst beyond death. It sings to me.
Initially, I was gonna use the Fire Slipper, but I changed my mind. Alright, yes, Lars says they've been very asleep. Well, you said you had a bit of fun at that board game party, so... There's the troubles with oversleeping. If I've been up like way too long or something. Depends on how way too long. You know, like when we did like a 25, 26 hour stream once, I did sleep for I think like 16 hours after that. So like, you know, two days of sleep from being up for 2 days. So the Cannibalize should be really great on this.
Writhe.
I think we're gonna keep waiting on the Sunwheel for a minute.
All ends with death.
Give us a second. Everyone logged in Hearthstone Day. It was about mini sets. I said, I just play Arena. It said, no more questions for you then, sir. Well, I saw people talking about on Reddit, and that was the only question people were mentioning anyway. Maybe that was the only question. But you got the question, you said you got the server when you logged in to Hearthstone. In the actual in-game client? Is that a new thing? Because I've never had that happen before, like, period. Arena win again, don't have to answer questions. I don't understand the question, and I won't respond to it. This is a fun with the runs. Fun is good, winning is good, doing both is better. That might be asking a lot. In-game, it was a redirect to a webpage. Still interesting. Didn't ask me anything. But yeah, Moki says, there's asked if you like Sunwheel. Yeah, it's right there. Didn't I answer, like, you only enjoy the card when you play it. Yeah, that's a lot of RNG cards. Rune of the Archmage, Puzzle Box, etc., etc. You know, it's trying to pop up like normal Hearthstone style, but it leads to a web page. Curious, I didn't get one. I didn't get one. They left me out. Why does nobody care what I think? It's fine. Let's see. What are we doing now? Do we want to look at Call of the Grave? Got 8 mana now to spend. Deal 4 to them here. I mean, this is actually interesting. Draw a card, though. Do I need to draw a card when I got some? Well, I'm really thinking about just 4 to enemy face. Especially when I got a way to buff the mine we're getting in hand. There's actually a way to kill him. See, if I play Naval Mine and shoot it, I would do 4 damage instead of 2. That would put them to 13.
Must consider.
I'm only 1 off lethal? Wait, actually, wait, do I have? Wait, can I... Do I have enough mana? Wait! Lethal not missed! Lethal not missed! Almost missed! Alright, did get that win before with the raid, the appreciated raid. Also, the opponent's name was Biohazard, which is the name for Resident Evil in Japan. So that's interesting, since we streamed Resident Evil. Is there 11-2 with Rogue? We get the 12, but if you don't get the 12, still congrats on a good run. Real quick lethal PM streamer, right? Me with the GG. Is now your main streamer. That's you're irrelevant. Kappa, not really Kappa, because it's true. You gotta quick try. Quick, cheer 10,000 bits so you can get access to the truth emote. Then you can say because it's true and use the truth emote. Just 10,000 bits right now, real quick. It's easy. California returns. Welcome back.
I must protect the wild.
The play's the thing.
Again, we you know, there's still this trouble with Vrykul that, you know, I want to land it. Access 100 million bits. Which with rising inflation is 22 cents.
My fondest greetings to you.
I said 12-1 Rogue early this week. One loss was Trump SC, really? Irritates is you have plus Rogue treatment, which I don't either. It's one of the 4 we're missing. He said, "My lord, my savior." Look, just my lord will do fine. We can stay away from the savior bit, despite save being in the title. Feels sacrilegious. Well, if they steer power, they can kill the Necrolite. But it would activate the discount on the Nerubian anyway. So much the VOD after you would have easily won if you were sniping, huh? You see the path. You see the path to dishonor.
The more you struggle, the better.
That's a 1 mana Deliverance and a 0 mana Shadow of Death and a 1 mana Devouring Plague. Deliverance gives the biggest swings. It's the hardest to activate.
All ends with death.
So my Cathedral and partner in crime is obviously super great.
Consider.
I guess we're just set up for it. They have the 4 mana Destroy Location card. I'm gonna scream so loud that it's going to break the mic. Guess I'm not gonna get the Deliverance swing, but still gonna kill the Park Panther.
You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
Wish the Park Panther was at 3 health.
You
That'd
get
be
the
amazing.
goods. I'll stand watch.
Because I feel like I missed the opportunity to make sweeping changes to make yeah, there's
Corpses.
yeah, I saw people theorizing that maybe most people are buying mini sets with gold, and so they're thinking about dropping them. I mean, they've been talking about going to 4 main expansions per year, right? So, which they'd be working on roughly the same number of cards from their perspective, and probably making more money unless people quit, unless people get fed up or something, right? Because it's 3 sets, which are like 135 cards, and then 3 mini sets, which is like 100 cards, or 105. So the 3 mini sets are almost another full set. So if they switch from 3 sets plus 3 mini sets to 4 sets, they're only doing an extra 30 cards a year.
Someone's coming. Someone's coming.
Alright, let's just get way ahead on board. I'm ignoring the scepter battle cry, but that's okay.
The more you struggle,
Dragon soda, soda. Says long time no see. Hope you're doing well, but the runs have been going well. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. When's the last time we saw soda in chat? Whoa, jeez, it's been longer than I thought. So I'm just going soda. It's been longer than I thought. There's no 2022 from soda at all. Holy cow! And I hope you've been doing well, soda. Hope you've been doing well. I mean, since there's no 2022, I'm like, I don't know, when did... You know, our viewership has come up quite a lot. I don't know if that's since the last time you said hello, or if you were seeing the viewership start to come up a lot, but that's been nice. But yeah, runs...
death, it sings to me.
Let's not talk about right now.
Thirst beyond death.
I think I've been adjusting a bit to the insanity of the meta, a bit.
Pray with me.
So when we take the huge harsh losses, I think it's affecting me a little less.
Someone's coming. Someone's coming.
It's been a long, long time. Let's be good. Kids will do that to you. I just put them in front of YouTube. I was just put in front of the TV, and I turned out the TV. Stole a Simpsons joke. I turned out TV.
Me not shady.
Okay, we got our Elec mount, which typically Druid has a very hard time dealing with. Maybe the Shadow spell could help him. We're just in such a good spot here overall, you know. Korak is back! Although, what about this? This puts that to 1 health. No, I can make Korak come back.
Korak is back. Praise the twilight.
Someone's coming. Someone's coming.
Praise the twilight.
There's actually only 1 off lethal, though? Sesame Street, Mr. Wizard, and Madam P.I. Street. There's no better father than Tom Selleck. It sounds good to me. I saw Sesame Street. And Mr. Rogers. And Mr. Rogers.
I concede.
3.2% of my streaming personality is based on Mr. Rogers. Fair name's anime voice to... I don't know, I can't think of a... Yeah! Take that! You may have beat me before, Druid, but this time I'm the one with the wide board. Yugi, it's probably a different Druid. I don't think so, Joey. Have you seen how few people have done 30 runs on the arena leaderboards? Like 5,000 people, Yuki. That's quite a few people to be the druid opponent. Yeah, but have you seen how many of those look like bots? Like 300-ish, Yugi? It still looks like over 4,000 legitimate players. Shut up! 7 wins, 2 losses. Yeah, get that one to Soda. Soda. Haven't seen Soda in more than it. Xbox said a possible Canadian Mr. Rogers. I thought Canadian Mr. Rogers was the littlest hobo. Da 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 da. If you'd like, join me for a while. Oh, that was.
Anduin versus Uriel.
The light heals all wounds.
The play's the thing.
Mr. Jessamine definitely has a puppet that looks a lot like. Oh, so he was literally a understudy of Fred Rogers. It says. So the connection is super direct. The connection is very, very, very direct. Thought about keeping that 3-3. I did.
My fondest greetings to you.
Yeah, he passed away in 2001, which I think is only 2 years before Mr. Rogers. I think he passed away, yeah, in 2003.
My fondest greetings to you.
So, I think so. It's a true joke. It's just one of the very few Canadian things I know. Yeah, it's like the short list is, you know, the super short list that everybody knows, like, you know, yeah, maple syrup and Mounties. You know, I get you know, to add in bagged milk, which is a little less well known and only in certain regions of Canada. Unending construction in Montreal, and the Little Stobo. That's about it. They found the power of Smork Priest. It's really Location Priest, though. Yes, if all they removes the ability to buy, blaze it with gold would be pretty sour. That would be surprising after they just added the ability to buy the golden mini set with gold. You know what I mean? So we could heal, trade, and play the caravan. That's one play. The only reason we don't like that is we might like to try to get the caravan down with the clear conscience. So, and maybe even the location too, to make it very hard to kill unless they have like a silence. So, let's actually do this. Let's have the 5-1 with a 2-2 rush inside it and wait till next turn to see if we can do caravan clear conscience. They have a discovered paladin card, and they have a discovered spell at the start in their deck. Nicely drank what felt like a gallon of cider. If it's cold and yellow, you got juice there, fella. If it's tangy and brown, you're in Cider Town. Which says your parents had you on a leash until you were 12. It turned out just fine. A literal leash, not a metaphorical leash. Uh-oh. Have impacts.
Well, that sun wells.
Okay, so we can do this.
We come from far just to see you.
Actually, but it was cold and yellow. It wasn't juice. That would mean Ned Flanders lied to me, which is impossible. Brr, brr, brr. Brr, 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 brr.
Another tail.
I mean, that's a real easy trade. Probably means we're not doing mothership. Let's just drop Bloodguard. Actually, we could drop Muck Plumber when they have nothing on board.
Only schmucks get stuck in the mud.
What's yours?
Try to muck them up. Try to muck them up.
Reporting for duty.
Not on my watch.
Another tail.
I mean, we obviously look really, really, really good here. Just deciding exactly how we want to do this.
Light can't exist
What's your story?
What the? I couldn't grab that 5/5. That was weird. The difference between UK and US Cider, I believe. That could be the case. That could be the case for sure.
Another tail.
Get there. Hold the bridge. Hold the bridge. Down, down, down. I doubt we can kill him this turn, but we can do a lot of stuff. It could be possible to kill him if we do, what, like Wild Pyromancer in the Light Burns? That goes to 3. Nah, maybe not. I doubt we can kill him.
The two are one.
Actually, I can do 10 face. I believe it. I believe it very easily. Right now, the intellect quality combo. Guys, says the caravan is beyond broke if it sticks to board. Yeah, this is yeah, so they call it a camel. It's like, wait, that's a llama. It's a llama or an alpaca. This is real talk. The Luso was pretty good. What is it's prime? Tell me what am I doing this with this time awake category? And it looked Lassie-esque.
I have little time.
Hand is too full.
What did I burn? Okay.
All ends with death.
With every
What's
strike,
yours?
we will
So now they can play full mana minions, but we got 19 damage on board. Yeah, guys, they would have noped out of this game once I had 4 copies of their spells. They sent my minions to the future.
Reporting for duty.
drink with me, friend.
Done better than I expected. Yeah, so what's the biggest deck tier score you've got? I have no idea. I don't typically use Artharina. I certainly recommend it to anybody who is not super confident in their drafting ability. But I like to draft freestyle, which, you know, could cause me to miss out on some synergies, but it makes me have more fun with the game. But I don't recommend freestyle drafting to anybody who's not quite confident in their drafting abilities. Because I don't run through Artharina, I don't see the tier scores. Well, they got 2 taunts. Yeah. Pretty impressive. Tactari 4 demo. I did, and yet I still kind of feel the same way I did before, which is, you know, I'm not sure if I really need it. I'm not sure if I really need it, considering
The more you'll struggle.
it still plays like Resident Evil 4, which plays well, but it makes the remake not very significant to me, compared to RE2 and RE3, which completely redo the gameplay. So, I'm not sure if I really need it. But I did it. I did enjoy it nonetheless. Nova's lethal? Really? Is it? Nova... Yeah, because of this. You're right. Because of hitting 2. Yeah.
A thirst beyond death, it sings to me. A thirst beyond death.
It's okay, I'm just gonna get super lucky for lethal. Oh, well, I tried.
Strike back harder.
You're right, though. You're right, it was lethal. It was lethal. I missed the lethal. I missed the lethal.
What is wrong? Whoa! What's wrong with you?
I missed the lethal. Riker. Just saw new Riker. Because I watched the 4th episode of Star Trek Picard. I liked it a lot, actually. I don't know if they'll stick the landing on Star Trek Picard, but I've been really enjoying the 3rd season. I really enjoyed the first 2 episodes of Season 2 of Picard, and that kind of fell off the rails. Season 3 hasn't fallen off the rails yet. Hope it never does. Hope it sticks the landing. Okay, so they also just saw the Picard? Let's draw a spirit guide. Now these are offensive, though. I don't know if I have lethal or not. I might. I might, especially because I'm about to draw Alec Mount. Aren't they dead? I don't think I can get through all the targets, right? How can I do any face damage while getting through all the targets simultaneously?
Must move quickly.
Maybe if I could get some type of rush off the mothership. Is it maybe Mothership from Mechashare could work? They've been doing a really good job surviving. But I hope they stop doing a good job surviving, because I want to win even after I miss lethal. You could argue I deserve to lose. That's what if I used a second Aura in the coin to capitalize? It's 1 in 3 chance. 1 in 3 chance, but maybe, yeah, maybe that would have done. Maybe that would have done. But it's 1 in 3. Wow, it's their third Immortalized in Stone, and none of them were discovered. Maybe I can do Karth's. Maybe I can do Karth's attempted Aura in the court into capitalize now. Let's see. This time it'll be a 2 out of 3 chance. Because we'll draw one naturally, and then we can force draw another.
I have little time.
Alright, well, down they go.
This is your moment.
Oh, they didn't get to see me summon the 2 taunts. Alright, well, I missed lethal. I missed lethal, which I feel bad about, but we won the game, which I feel good about. Up to 8 wins with the double location breach. Lost to a, I don't know what we lost to yesterday. I don't remember. But today we just lost to a druid that was playing. Strong druid card, strong druid card, strong druid card. Blew in the 3-mana summon 2/5/5s. It's never push. If his capitalize is crazy good. Rab hopefully says, well done, or maybe says you suck for missing lethal. I don't know. I can't read it. Never ever push. Try says, no justice against me, it's true. Alright, been playing for just under an hour. We're gonna take our first break. We'll be back in 3 minutes to see if we can keep on winning with Prince Charming Anduin. Alright. Let's get to it. 8 wins, 2 losses.
Anduin versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
The play's the thing.
Do I want to put down a caravan onto and a priest mare? I kept it. Here's the Necrolite into discount spell from Nerubian again, which we've done before. Then we don't land the Battlecry on the Vrykul itself. It's still Caravan. I really hope they can't coin Deliverance. If they coin Deliverance, we don't lose because we've Light It Burns, but it'd be annoying. Ah, shoot, don't do it! Don't do it! Do someone else! They did someone else, okay.
Another tail.
If I were to play Clear Conscience, they get a copy of Clear Conscience. If I play Light It Burns, they get a copy of Light It Burns. I guess I'd rather give them a Vrykul.
A dark deed to defy death.
What's your story?
I'm gonna do a 3 damage Light It Burns. Give me immediate board control and stop them from being able to land a Vrykul. It's a choice. We could get a much bigger Light It Burns later. Direct Clear Conscience is easily the easiest play here.
Darkness beckons.
You could double trade and play Nerubian for a discount spell immediately. I don't like it at all, but you could do it.
One Samedi get you after I'm done.
We can trade in Muck. We can trade in Blood.
I must.
We can heal and trade and play Nerubian, but I won't get the discount.
Blessings to you. Brilliant.
I wonder.
Darkness beckons.
Only schmucks get stuck in the mud.
Yeah, I played the Muck. I played the Muck. Decisions. It's unclear. I mean, they're genuinely watching the stream at least, but yeah, it's a bit unclear. But yeah, that one's curious. So they've got Astalor. They have Astalor 2. His RE4 remake has a demo. Dear Lord, we have streamed it. We have streamed it on Safe File Variety an hour ago. It's very short. It's very, very, very short. It took us like 17 minutes. I said, what about the Mounted Muck? It's very vulnerable to things like Shadow or Death. Very vulnerable. Thinking I might just play Spirit Guide.
I wonder.
screw it. They're just probably gonna silence me or play a death or something. I mean, if they do a death, at least I still get the 4/7. And we've had strength. See if we can extra CrossFit 94. I was saying earlier, so I feel the same way I felt about RE4 Remake after the demo as I did before the demo. It seems really good. And RE4 is really, really, really good. But it still plays like RE4. And I've played RE4, which makes me less interested than the Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remakes that play, totally new. But it was solid. It was solid. It controlled well. I enjoyed it. I don't know if we'll stream the remake or not. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm leaning towards no, just because, genuinely, like, right now, I'd rather play Village. Because I've never played / streamed Village. And Village is new. Did we just kill him? I think we just killed him. We can go 13, we can go 15. That's one big muck, baby. 15, 17 to the face on turn 8. Glad they didn't have a death, glad they didn't have a silence. Just shoot him before before taking my face. I really thought they were gonna have like a death at least. Wasn't sure about a silence, but I really thought they were gonna have a death. Alright, well. Lyrus was talking about the power of Smork Priest. That was very smorky. That was very smorky, and they didn't have the counters. 9 wins, 2 losses. Happy to see it. Happy to see it. The thing, yeah, they put Jurassic World Evolution 2 in the new Humble Bundle monthly. And I don't think we'd stream that whole game, because I don't think I have the mentality to stream sim games necessarily. But we might do it for like one day just to show it. I enjoyed Jurassic World Evolution 1. One of the... It's in terms of games I've played like off stream in the last 5+ years, the list is quite short. Jurassic World Evolution 1 is on the list. Far Cry 5 is on the list. Like, I'm like not sure what else is on the list. There's another Druid. Druid is one of our 2 losses, but we beat up another Druid after that.
My fondest greetings to you.
Probably like this draw against Druid. Probably.
Come, pray with me.
Oops, wise with points because Roach Boy retired, but Roach Boy is on the wheel. I guess it can't land on it.
Follow me.
Yes, it's because, Hearthstone matchups are always fair. They're always fair, they're always balanced. You always have a worthy opponent. Finally, a worthy opponent. That's strong.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Someone Frostmourne. Then it tells me the worthy must be true, right? A wheel would never lie to me. Okay, so they get a 4-2 and a 1-1. What do we got? Technically play Muck, but they can just double trade into that. We're gonna use Light It Burns on Goff. If we do, we could kill the 1-1 with Wild Pyro. And drop the Caravan, and buff the Caravan. Hope they don't have a way to kill it. They'll have a way to kill the 3-1. But maybe they won't have a way to kill a 4 health Caravan. Arc Panther would be devastating. Feels bad to use light burns to do 2 damage, but I think we're gonna do it. It's kind of 3 damage, I guess. If we don't want to go Caravan yet, we could put Vrykul in the 3-1.
We come from far just to see you.
This is notable. Pyromancer is undead. And we've got 2 Nerubians going in turn 6. We can get 2 discount spells. Now they've got a full Accuser. Well, that'll do it. Alright, so we're not gonna get the 2 discount spells, we're gonna get 1 discount spell.
One mana Identity Theft, we could do it right now. If we took Mind Seer, I'd be able to kill the 5-2 and keep it 2-2 and do 3 to their face, but that's not worth it. So Frostwolf Kills is quite strong. I don't think we really want ISO for Stormengard very much anyway, so yeah, but we have to get through these when they play them. Silence, silencing like the 2/10 taunt could be pretty good. Would I rather just discover a spell? Probably. Probably. Orbeez, I agree. I agree. Discover is king.
The cold can't stop me. Neither can you.
Which says, Roach Boy says. Clavy says that Roach Boy was actually mad about me. Was that true? Well, I didn't remember that either. We could cannibalize this right away.
I wonder.
That one was Stormengard this too much. Yeah, let's just go. It was Roach Boy all along. It's Roach Boy all along. There was another, it was blank all along. Lyros recently, I think it was in Hogwarts. Yeah, it was in Hogwarts Legacy. It was blank all along. Go to says hello, good to see Koro. Super doing well today. Well, that's unworthy point. Your land's a really slow player. Restoration said playing a rogue who just drafted Seraphim into a Purator. I guess that would work, because like, well, it doesn't transform spells, but spells aren't neutral anyway. And so I assume the Purator drew, what, 3 cards? I'm like, I don't even remember what Purator does. Okay. What do we got?
The more you struggle, the better.
This activates Defias Leper. Now we're looking at how much extra damage I can do with Bloodguard. In particular.
Not me!
Eye for an eye!
Fancy lethals again. Fancy lethals again. Thanks, Bloodguard. Trust me, of every type they drew 6. Oh, jeez. I have not seen that happen yet. That's nasty. Very nasty. Guys are doing great. Lurking here once again. I'm trying to lurk. I'm trying to lurk, but things keep happening on the stream that make me talk. It's annoying. 10 wins, 2 losses. We got the double digits for double locations. Ox makes the call. Just drifting somewhere foiled again. Ten's already great. Can we get 11? Can we get 12? I'm already happy with 10 though. I was just looking. Touring at the Enterprise. Just to... Oh, it ran out of power. We got a special request. Let me know, otherwise we'll just find something. Pick a funny one, need a laugh. The... Some people would just want the slap, but we've played the slap a lot. Got Picard's identical twin from the future, but we played that one a lot. So I'm gonna keep Berserker. I can think of something, you know.
My fondest greetings.
Maybe we'll just do it. Maybe we'll just do it related to it. What season is it in, though? What season is it in? It's in season 6.
My fondest greetings to you.
Worried about what they're gonna do with that egg.
Praise the twilight.
What do you think is the most playable card this set? By most playable, do you mean strongest? Or most, like, easily played? Whatever's like most easily played, hey, Discover Spell Suite. Lenore, which band, big band.
I'm not going
Praise
down
the
without a
twilight.
I mean, if you're going all the way up to Legendary, might still be relevant to talk about Astalor. Maybe. That's a very strong... Oh, shoot, what are they doing there? Dang, 0 amount of Shadow Death. I'm like, that's a very strong turn, but at least they can't kill my minion. Never mind. Okay. Well, we got 10 wins. We lost to a fellow priest. We lost to a fellow priest. This is oof, yeah, they did it all. They did it all. Yeah, I talked about these. Yeah. Yep. So I can light it burns, they're 5/5. They're gonna have their location back up for this. We've got the Dark Fallen Shadow, which would technically let me clear. Well, yeah, more than technically, I guess we would just do it.
A thirst beyond death sings to me. A thirst beyond death to me.
Now, where do we go from here? I don't know, but at least we're not just, like, immediately dead. But they have so many more cards than us. That I can't really imagine. And they have infinite value. Now they have infinite value. At least I can stop worrying about how many more cards than me they have, because now they have infinite cards. With Thrive in the Shadows, we could discover Whispers of the Deep, which would silence... Yeah!
I must consider.
Pyro first. If I pyro first, the pyro kills itself.
Do you like to play with fire?
For the Dark Lord!
So I have to cast 2 spells.
A thirst beyond death. A thirst beyond death.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The more you struggle, the better.
I got my location now, but they got theirs first. Yeah, I thought about playing location to draw another card. I think it's over. You'd have to do a fatigue game. Well, like I said, the trouble is they've got, you know,
I'm undead.
discover a shadow spell unlimited, which
Shady.
well, I'm gonna beat that. This is like 9 episodes over. I would estimate a 98% chance. It's like 96, 97, 98. Oh, 99. Oh, 99. They got rid of the buff and the illic. That discover infinite shadow spells. Yikes, this game, yeah? Here's the difference between a 10-win priest and a 12-win priest. Oh, well.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Still been a very good run. Nice, we're done here. We're super done here. We're super done here. Okay, so you'd be a priest of the circumstance, you have a board, not being able to use the shadow spell to get him out of it. I don't have the board though. I don't have the cards. I don't. I don't have so many things. Cannibalize my own face. Auto cannibalism, isn't it?
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
It's reborn at least 3 undead. The chance to silence them all. Maybe they got one in their hand. They used one earlier. Deliverance? It's vaguely interesting, isn't it?
Job's done.
I'm undead. Not dead.
Oh, shoot. I thought those were gonna die too.
Death will not be a mercy for you.
What? What? What?
What? Such stunning beauty.
Resurrect all friendly undead that died. Yeah. Okay. It's okay, they're gonna burn a card next turn. They can't win after that. They have zero chance to win from here. I've got them right where I want them. Look at that, they burn their bunker sergeant. Impossible to win. I think you still win this one, yeah. It's good, but you gotta lose hard. I don't disagree too much. J-Master spin out with Scruff as we spin into a new deck. Alright. Still very happy with a 10-win run. Double digits for double locations here before we open up the key. Before we open up the key, we had Turing redeem the Star Trek Trailer of the Day. And they said specifically, like, get a funny one. I need a laugh. Makes me think of this.
That was funny. Michael, you made me laugh. I thought I'd never laugh today. Congratulations.
You made me laugh. I thought I'd never laugh today. Congratulations.
Sir, she has isolated her navigational control. It will not be possible to establish remote operation.
Get a tractor beam on.
I cannot establish a lock. She is...
Done it again.
Right, pick up. Crusher to Enterprise. I'm all right. Returning to the ship.
I love you, Dr. Crusher.
Returning to the ship.
I love you, Dr.
Oh, you wanted me to do it again, I thought. Perhaps there was an unexpected interaction.
Oh, yeah, okay. We usually only do like 30 second stars. This might be the last one of this. I'm wondering if this actor, you know, who's just like a guest star, did this on his own, or if one of the producers told him to do it.
Radiation and the metaphasic shield.
No, that's not possible. I anticipated every contingency.
Then maybe Joe Brill ran into something inside the corona that you didn't anticipate.
What? What are you talking about? That Joe Brill is a stupid alien from another planet. He always goes into phone booths and just takes off his cape. What the hell do you think you're talking about?
Joe Brill, Jor-El.
I consider this time well spent. As do I, sir. Thank you.
There you go. Data oinking and Picard getting his nipple examined. That'll. Oh wait, no, it can't be the end of it. 'Cause I like this one too. I like this one too.
No, but as a friend, please try to understand. I can't quit now, and I don't want you to get involved.
Melba!
Alright, there you go. There you go. Oh, they've slicked back here. Works. Well, Bubba, yep, what can I do? What can I do? Not gonna get involved. Jason's like, save it to the spot. Alright. That's a lot of gold. You like gold? That's a lot of gold. Pays for more than 2 runs. Let's open back. Good to see John and Rosenberg. If I haven't said hi. Although I said hi to John on Discord, so it's fine. Here's the Jaraxestein card back. I tied a tricorder to my belt, as was the fashion at the time. You couldn't get medical tricorders because of the Dominion War. All you could get was those big science tricorders. Anyway, point was I had to go to Vulcan, which is what they call... I had I had to go. The guy had to go to Vulcan, which is what they called Envar at the time. Warlock, Death Knight, Druid. So I mean, I still just want to do Death Knights. I want to do Death Knights. Every time Death Knight comes up, I say the same thing. We're getting closer and closer to that 5 iron wins with Death Knight. We're at 424. Our last Death Knight got 9 wins. So I think we're gonna do Quadrant to Delta Quadrant. We have done well with Warlock technically, but we've done literally like one Warlock run happened to go well. I just want to play Death Knight. Death Knight's not the best class like it was last meta.
Shall prevent me from having my revenge.
There's always smokes. There's a lot of games. It's a lot of games. It's a lot of games. You're not wrong. Alright. Enforcer, Informant, Champion for Death Knight. Informant's good if we get sketchy. Champion can be pretty decent in general for Death Knight. And then if you guess we'll misdraw Naga, we might get other Naga. And it's a 3-mana 3/4. I think Storm Champion can genuinely work in Death Knight. I think we'll get a lot of other 2s and 3s anyway. Start with Champ. Like Bonebreaker a lot, I like Deathstrike a lot. It is worth noting that one of the primary ways to lose is a mage just throwing frozen touches at your face. A Deathstrike can try to slow that down. I think Bonebreaker is just too good, though. Personally. Thank you very much to Lore or Corn, either way you want. With the first time sub. Super appreciated. Where's the button? First sub of the day.
This is where the fun begins.
First sub of the day, which means this is where the fun begins, with the Death Knight apparently, not the Priest. But it's also first time sub, period, which means we also hit this.
And so begins the greatest adventure of your lives!
The greatest adventure. No greater adventure than subscribing to a children's card game channel. Absolutely none. Don't let anybody tell you different. Let's see. I think I'm still gonna go Bonebreaker, but I'm a little curious. If we just look at the Hearthstone replay data here, what comes up? Bonebreaker, 56% win rate. Deathstrike. So some of them use Deathstrike when you're behind, but Deathstrike's lower than I expect. Deathstrike, 46% played win rate. That's curious. It's curious. Am I on Arena? I am on Arena. All right. That's not what I would expect, but I was favoring Bonebreaker anyway. I remember there's a video Jim on YouTube about Star Trek called This. Have you seen it? Don't know if I glance. If I try to glance really quickly, just like the thumbnail type thing, I'll tell you. It's another Star Trek song. I don't know if I've heard this one or not. Let me see. Very old. Despite being a very old Star Trek meme thing, I don't think I've ever heard this one. I left it open in a tab. So maybe I can check it out later, but no, I'm almost positive I've never seen that. Alright, Boneling is great. Peon can be great. Could guess like a Scourge. Sentinel's pretty alright. Let's take Peon though. Let's try to activate, try to get a Lucky Scourge or something, or a Frost Strike. Asphyxiate locks us to Double Blood. Are we okay being Double Blood? I'm gonna say yes. So we're Double Blood, Single Frost. There's a Death Strike and a Heart Strike. I still want Death Strike, but maybe Heart Strike has a higher win rate. Selfless Psychic could pull the Bonebreaker right now. It could pull a Corrupt Ashbringer if we get a Corrupt Ashbringer offered. Do I ever think about Sidekick? Maybe I do. I would really want Corrupt Ashbringer to show up, though. It's a common. We're already on double blood. I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna try to make an unfair play, but maybe it won't work. Fey Dragon versus Pelican Diver. Yeah, Fix wants Death Strike. Certainly the safer pick. It's certainly the safer pick. Okay, Fairy Dragon. Fish's Blood won't be good, but I'm gonna take the draw power, Famished Fool. Skeletal Psychic's pretty good. I like the Armor too. Skeletal Psychic helps the Bone Flinger a little bit. I think I'm still gonna go Armorer, but maybe I'll regret that. Glacial Advance is okay. It was better before they nerfed the spell cost reduction. Let's still take it over Glow Scale. There's Ashbringer. Okay, so I wanted Corrupt Ashbringer to show up with Sidekick. We could still draw them in the wrong order. Brave's an okay card. Alright, so I got at least one copy of the card I wanted. Reward, well, hopefully. But, you know, Sidekick could still pull the Bonebreaker. I'm trying to pull the Ashbringer or something. Still might not work out, but it's what I wanted. Alright, Priest of the Deceased. Snapdragon can be good, but I think we're still gonna take Skeletal Sidekick. Multicaster. I have a Shadow spell. I might get Frost spells. I think I'm gonna get Famished Fool. I think we're gonna go Skeletal Sidekick. Another Bonefinger, another Famished Fool. Interesting. Interesting. Draw power can be critical. But Bonefinger is so easy to activate. Alex the Fool, yeah, I mean, I've really liked Fool in this meta. I think I'm gonna take Fool, but maybe it makes me a Fool. Boneflinger is really good here, too. Sentinel's fine. Shellfish is weird, but be kind of okay here. Now that I've already got two Famished Fools, I don't really want the Defrost. Hograncher's good, and it helps activate the Fools. Also Tidiner. It's a second sidekick. I don't think I want two. Let's take Razormane, although Icy Touch is an okay card. Bog Beast is okay. Sentinel is okay. One thing about Sentinels, you know, I can play like a Fool and a Sentinel on the same turn. I can play a Sentinel and a Razormane on the same turn 10 plus. I can't play Bog Beast in a 5. I do think Bog Beast is the better of these two cards overall. But it could be mana awkward in some situations. There's Sketchy. Pick a Sketchy over Steam Cleaner. There's the nerfed Gold China. There's Acolyte Depths. Now I got two Fools and Acolyte. We've had decks like this, and I have lost in Fatigue occasionally. So Obliterate's really good, but Pandaren Importer could discover Obliterate, or it could discover Scourge. So we're going to take Pandaren Importer. Take a Sanctum. We could use something on 4. Take a Rust Rot because it's tradable, or take a Sneaky because it's cheaper. I think I'm going to take a Rust Rot. Did I think about Iron Deep at all? I don't think so. Freebooter with 2 weapons versus a second Fairy Dragon versus an Oasis. I mean, they're all 2. I have 2 weapons for Freebooter, but it's worse overall in the early game. I think I'm going to take Thrasher, but no huge preference there. Tidiner does help with the Fool more, but I still think Sneaky Scout's a better card. Necrolight's great. Peasant's very good. Priest of the Deceased is pretty darn good. I'm going to take Necrolight. I think it's the best one. Accuser, more infusey stuff. Going to take it over Icy Touch and Pelican. They've offered me so many Icy Touch, though. So many. Darkfall and Neophyte with all this draw power could get some big attack buffs. Let's do it. Take a Geist. Could get a Scourge. Direwolf, but let's take Geist. Another Asphyxiate. Don't really want Marauder anyway. This is the last pick. This is the last pick. So, yeah, mainly this deck is looking to win through either a very lucky Pandaren Importer, again, like Scourge, or it's looking to win by drawing, you know, 6 cards off Fools and just just throw down a bunch of cheap cards faster than the opponent can do anything type thing. So, yeah, yeah, give me an actual Death Knight decks with actual Death Knight cards. This does not look as good as our last Death Knight that got 9 wins, I don't believe. What did that Death Knight look like? We had the 9-win Death Knight. It had the 2 Unholy Frenzies, and 2 Possessifiers and Thessarian. It still had to discover a spell. So yeah, I think our last Death Knight looked quite a bit better than this one. We'll still do what we can. Still do what we can. But Fool Death Knight, double Fool in the title.
Where you followed?
Reckoning can be good. I think we'll still take Perjury for another chance at Mage Secret. It's the rogue giving her Death Knight treatment to Arena.
They're on to us.
I played Perjury instead of Priest of the Deceased.
Out of my way, peasant.
They copy a card. We get... Well, I said I wanted a Mage Secret, but I don't think I want Vengeful Visage. Take Snakes. The best play here is Rustrot Viper, but if they play a weapon, I could seriously regret that. Yeah, ignore the infuse on that and just try to get the snakes. And the snakes can infuse the Stoneborn Accuser and the Darkfall Neophyte. Well, I guess Darkfall's not really an infuse, but it feels like an infuse.
The dark path is my destiny.
Zoe-Ford, though, was actually interesting in terms of, you know, some of the slightly changed mechanics. Oh, Game Crash was graphically pretty. It was quite pretty. We didn't turn on ray tracing when we were streaming it, but I did turn on the fancy hair. They had a fancy hair setting, just like the Tomb Raider reboot. It's painful to say the old Tomb Raider reboot, because the Tomb Raider reboot, the first Tomb Raider reboot, was 2013, right? The Tomb Raider reboot is now 10 years old, it's a decade old. That hurts me. I mean, I know they did 3 of them, but it hurts me still. To not call it the new Tomb Raider reboot. Oh boy. As that's crazy, yeah, like I cannot believe that the reboot Tomb Raider has been around for that long now. But yeah, it had the fancy hair setting back then, which gave people a lot of trouble. There were a lot of articles about the fancy hair setting and how, you know, it would drop people's FPS by like 40% just to switch the hair.
Hogs on the loose. Reporting for duty.
There was the hair difference. Now we get a lot of hair like this these days. But back then, back 10 years ago, it was novel. So on the left side, you had the very standard video game hair. On the right side, you had the more individually strandy hair. It does make, you know, quite a difference. It was giving a lot of people a tough time back then. It would really drop the FPS. Ghost says they prefer the clumpy video game hair to the more strandy hair. I think it's a valid opinion. I don't think I share it most of the time, but I think it's valid. Scourge! Corpse explosion's pretty good to get. His hair looks weird in the other pic, like smooshy. Yeah, that could be a fault of the screenshot more than the hair, I don't know. I see, it says their opinions are invalid, fair enough. There's Geralt's lovely hair tech, kills like 20 FPS on PC. I don't know if I'd seen like a Witcher difference. Let's see. Yeah, so Witcher was called not TressFX, but NVIDIA Hairworks. I'm not. Yeah, I mean it's kind of less noticeable in Witcher, it looks like, than in Tomb Raider, because Geralt's hair is kind of tied back anyway.
Will the vision not guide me?
There's a I'm trying to look at a screenshot that shows the difference decently well. It's kind of hard to find one. This looks really good.
Ready to fight for a better future?
Boom. Boom. Face for a billion. Yeah, we do have a lot of low HP minions here, but man, that was a good turn. That was a good turn. Here's somebody's comparison with the Witcher Hairworks. So yeah, it still gets a bit strandier, but I don't think the difference is quite as notable as in Tomb Raider. Yeah, so we had some low HP minions. There's Consecration. So that was TressFX. Yeah, so it says NVIDIA Hairworks. I don't know if NVIDIA may have like bought Tress, or if it is just a totally separate thing. I don't know. It's way out of the way to barely show hair. Yeah, but you know, even some of these other ones, you know, somebody's got this side comparison, which I think has their channel name plastered all over it, which is fine. Yeah, this is somebody as a side comparison, which does show some more difference. So it says, you know, it's like which one's on. So this one has hair like more over the shoulder, but I guess this with a little bit of fluff there is the actual Hairworks. Still, you know,
my certainty is gone.
Seems no. I mean, this looks clumpier, so I think this is on. I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, this one has a strand flying this way, so I assume this is on. It says on versus off, but I don't know. I feel like this is on.
Time is against me.
I don't know.
I'll make sure you suffer.
People's chance to notice that any time besides screenshots specifically point out, yeah, like I said, it looks a lot less notable than the, yeah, which is supposed to be the other side, exactly. I think the Tomb Raider one's very noticeable immediately and easy to tell apart, but... Yeah, fascinating, undo Kratos. Now let's see Paul Allen's Hairworks.
Do you have an audience with the king?
Beard affects me.
Logan, I can see.
Alright, well that went the wheel. I think we can slip one more. Oh, dedicate that win, by the way. Dedicate that win to Corny with the first time sub. First one of the run, first time sub. Always exciting to see a first time sub. Can't find good FX Grace, you can show Agent 47. You know, imagining a time. Now, I'm not sure what the closest real comparison would be, but like, they're trying to show off. You know, it's even 20 years more in the future. Graphics are 99% photorealistic, but they're trying to show off their new tech, and they're trying to do it for a Hitman game. And you know, our new graphics engine. As long as you've got a NVIDIA, you know, 13,000 graphics card, you can see the individual lint on Agent 47's suit as you progress the mission. It starts with none, but as he gets a little rough and tumble, some lint starts to build up. You can see it. You can see it if you got your skin cells flicking off. Yeah. That type of thing. There's a lens flare off the ball. We're bringing lens flares back. It's J.J. Abrams. Yeah, lint on, lint off. Exactly. It's just a really, really extreme close-up of the suit. Eye moisture on and off. I mean, that would be relevant for the Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, let's grab our Eon spell. We're not hero powering, we're rust rotting. No Scourge again! What a rip. Probably still playing Rust Rot. We could go play Grain Priest of the Cease, though. Try to get the grain as quickly as possible. Or even Plague Drain Sneaky. Yeah.
Amazing.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
You know, unfortunately, they didn't do it until, like, everybody had either abandoned the game or finished the game. But yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda, just, you know, everybody complained about the graphics in that game, and probably, well, they should have, but all they had to do was change the eyes to make it look so much better. Not necessarily perfect, but, you know, the characters looked perpetually shocked and dead in the original version. There was no life to the eyes, and they looked perpetually shocked, and they changed the eyes to this, and it makes the character look way better. It makes a huge difference.
Here they come.
My eyes are doing, my face is tired. It's a weird line.
Hope you don't have magic in mind.
Jinx, I'm still bothered by that guy's line. He says, it all ends with death, and you're a ghost. You started when you died. Well. Maybe he feels dead inside. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about depressed ghosts? Is there any good documentation about Mass Effect went so wrong on release? I mean, you don't... I mean, maybe. I was like, you don't need too much of a documentary. In terms of the main thing with Mass Effect Andromeda is it was a different studio. It was a different studio. It was not regular / real BioWare. It was not the team / studio that made Mass Effect 1 through 3. It was BioWare. Was it BioWare, was it like Montreal? Was it a Canadian offshoot? I can't remember. Does anybody remember? But it was a totally different division of BioWare.
My compliments. Shit.
I don't think that's right, Jim. And the kind of shit with specialized in my brand! My brand!
Reach for the skies.
Amazing. One more
death can't have it. Tear you apart.
I got no value of my zero-cost hero power, really. Lets me trade this if I want. I don't even want. I want to play the 5-4 with the armor next to it now, man. I should play in Mass Effect 1 on Pharos right now. Pharos. Which world was Pharos?
You can't stop these snow
How are we supposed to rescue them in Mass Effect 3? They tried, and they partly succeeded. And I got a grain. I forgot those grain crates were in there.
Ready to fight for a better future?
The Lich King has given me